5 traffic violations that can cost Uber drivers hundreds of dollars. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about 5 traffic violations that can cost Uber drivers hundreds of dollars. First traffic violation: driving like a fool, okay? Now, not exactly driving like a fool, reckless driving. If you don't know what reckless driving is, reckless driving can mean a lot of things. But one thing I see a lot of Uber drivers do around here, okay? They're driving, they get a request, they're all the way in the 3rd lane, and this is a one-way street, or this could be a 2-lane street. They're in the 3rd lane, they get a request, and all of a sudden they go from the 3rd lane all the way to the 1st lane, and then they make a right turn. Okay, that can definitely get you a ticket. So, guys, you don't want to be out there reckless driving. You don't want to be driving like a fool. You don't want to be in a huge rush. I mean, take it easy. You don't want to be speeding. I mean, if you ever get to the point where, like, you're just really worked up, and, you know, every now and then it happens. You get worked up, or maybe you just got off a really bad phone call, and now you're driving fast, you're moving around. The best thing you should do is just pull over, get out of the car for a minute, and just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. Just pull over, get out of the car, or change the music you listen to. Maybe you're listening to some aggressive music and it got you all pumped and you're driving fast and you got you switching lanes left and right. Maybe you need to change the radio station. Maybe you need to put some classical music on, or play some jazz, and, you know, just switch it up, you know. That's traffic violation number 1, reckless driving. Just make sure you use your common sense. Common sense is very, very helpful. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have some common sense, so, you know, use it sometimes. Even when you get that last-minute Uber request that requires you to make a right turn and you're in the left lane. Now, traffic violation number 2. Now, this one is really important. Now, I don't see as many Uber drivers doing this one, but I see this one frequently. Driving with your phone in your hand. Okay, that's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. You don't want to do that. That can get you a ticket. Now, here in San Francisco, every now and then I see cops on bikes, and they are in the financial district and they're riding through the cars. Now, usually the cars are just stopped in traffic, and, you know, traffic's moving really slow. And usually everybody's on the phone. You know, they're on Facebook, they're, you know, watching videos on YouTube, you know, texting, stuff like that. Well, every now and then the cops will go and they'll write people tickets for being on the phone, and it's like, that really sucks. But what you should do is just have your phone in your phone mount, okay, and just have your phone right there, and that way you won't have to, you know, break any laws or anything. Now, Uber drivers, it's really important when you're driving with passengers in your car, please do not drive with your phone in your hand. Get a phone mount. Please, just get a phone mount. This will help your ratings. Sometimes customers will leave you a bad rating if you don't have a phone mount. It just looks bad. The driver's driving and they got the phone in their hand. It just looks unsafe and it's not very professional. Uber now has technology built into the app. They can detect if you're holding your phone or not. So once again, it's really important that you get a cell phone mount. If you're looking for a place to buy a cell phone mount, go to Amazon, go to Best Buy, all sorts of places you can buy a cell phone mount. Maybe the Uber green light hub in your city, maybe they still have phone mount. Maybe you could stop by there and see if you can get a free phone mount. But yeah, you definitely want a phone mount. Now we're going to move on to traffic violation number 3. Is one that maybe a lot of people don't have to worry about this one today, but in the future, maybe this could come to your city. Here in San Francisco, on the buses are cameras installed on the front. When the bus pulls up to the bus stop, if there is someone waiting in the bus stop, the cameras on the front of the bus is going to take a photo of the license plate, and in a couple days, the driver, well, not the driver, but the owner of the car will receive a ticket in the mail. Now, this is really important for all you Bay Area drivers. Let's say you drive Uber in San Jose, or you drive Uber in Walnut Creek, and you're thinking, oh, that's something I don't have to worry about. You never know. You might accept a request, and they may want to go to San Francisco. It's very important that you know that you should not pull over in a bus stop because you may receive a ticket in a couple days. Now let's move on to traffic violation number 4. Believe it or not, you can actually get in trouble for this one. Guys, you really need your decals on your car. This is the Uber sticker. You should have 2 of these, one on the front, one on the back window. And you should also have an airport permit if you need an airport permit in your city. I believe most cities nowadays you need an airport permit. You should definitely have both of these. Here at San Francisco International Airport, you can definitely get a ticket. I've heard of drivers being pulled over. I've heard of drivers receiving tickets in the mail because they have a camera system there. When you drive around, they can take photos of license plates. I've even heard of Uber drivers having money deducted out of their Uber earnings. So this one is very important. You want to make sure you have an airport permit. In California, it's law that if you're a TNC driver that you have to display that. Otherwise, you could receive a fine up to $1,500. Now, that's a pretty stiff fine. Most traffic violations don't cost that much. So this one is very important. You want to make sure you have your Uber decals on your vehicle. This makes it very easy for your customer to see you. Let's say you're picking up from a nightclub, or you're picking up from a really popular bar or something like that, or you're in the financial district or something like that. This makes it really easy for your customer to identify you. So you make sure you have both of these. And if you don't have, any Uber decals, you can go to the Uber Green Light Hub and just walk in and say, hey, I need some Uber decals, and they are more than happy to give you some Uber decals. So that is traffic violation number 4 that could cost Uber drivers hundreds of dollars. Make sure you have your decals on your car, and you should not have that problem. Wow, we are just zooming through this list. Now, traffic violation number 5, our final one, it's just doing stupid stuff, okay? You don't want to drop or pick up in the middle of an intersection. You don't want to drop and pick up in the middle of a crosswalk. You don't want to stop and pick up on a really busy street. Just because you see your customer standing out there like with their hand up doesn't mean that you can just stop right there in that exact spot. Maybe you have to go down a little bit. Guys, it's better to be safe than sorry. If your customer wants you to drop them off right there, just tell your customer it's not a safe location. Can I just pull over to a safe location? The last thing you want is your customer to get out of the car and you get rear-ended because you dropped off in a dangerous location. That's not what you want. If that happens, you're definitely going to get deactivated from Uber, at least temporarily, because you're going to be in an accident. You don't want that to happen. That's going to ruin your whole night. Guys, my piece of advice for you is to drop off and pick up in good areas, okay? Not middle of intersections, not bus stops, not in the middle of the street. Like every now and then I'll see an Uber driver literally in the middle of the street, okay? There's no cars coming, but it's just in the middle of the street. They'll just stop the car and let the customer jump out of the car. Why won't you pull over to the side of the street and then let the customer get out, so that the customer won't have to walk across a lane in the street or 2 lanes in the street? Just do that. I mean, I understand every now and then the customer's like, stop right here. Yeah, but you don't want to just stop right here. You want to stop in a safe place. That can get you a ticket right there, impeding traffic. That's one thing you don't want. And if you get enough tickets, Uber will deactivate you. You don't want that to happen because you may have to go to traffic school, which can cost you money and time, or you may have to even hire a lawyer, which could cost you even more money than even just paying for the tickets. So pretty much for traffic violation number 5, it's just use common sense and don't do stupid stuff. Just don't just stop anywhere. If your customer wants to be dropped off in the middle of a bridge, I don't know what to say about that one. Tell me what you guys would do in the comments below, because I don't know what I would do in that situation. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video just talking about some of the 5 traffic violations that can cost Uber drivers hundreds of dollars, and just try not to make any of these mistakes and you should be good. If you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe. I make daily vlogs. I make videos about traveling, about the sharing economy, about the stock market. And if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, once again, hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out.